The docking ring of Station Aurelius 9 was always noisy. But today it felt different, tense, sharp, buzzing with whispered gossip, because a human was arriving, not a diplomat, not a soldier, not a noble, just a mechanic, at least, that's what everyone thought. His name was Elias Ward, a tall, quiet man in a soot-stained jacket and heavy boots, leaving a faint smell of engine oil behind him. He was carrying nothing but a multi-purpose tool case and a calm expression. Station Aurelius 9, however, was run by the Zaya Council, a species infamous for looking down on primitives, and humans newcomers to galactic politics were their favorite target. And today, their target walked right into their hands. Asterisk, the mechanic who walked alone. Leah stepped through the scanning gate. Around him, aliens paused to stare, some curious, some disgusted. Humans shouldn't be here, someone whispered. Why allow them on a Tier 3 station? They still use combustion engines, another laughed. Elias ignored them. He always did. He had come for one purpose, to repair a malfunctioning warp dampener that threatened the whole station. A simple job, a routine assignment at least. That's what his public file said. What no one knew, not even the station commander, was that Elias Ward held a second identity, Chief Prosecutor of the Galactic High Court, the man who had brought down warlords, corporate empires, smugglers, and corrupt planetary governors. But he never wore that face unless necessary, and he hoped today would not require it. Asterisk, the guards who went to 4 at the checkpoint ahead. 3 station guards in dark green armor lounged around, tails curled arrogantly. Zaya, guards known for power, not brains. The tallest one, Sergeant Core, saw Elias and smirked. Human, he said loudly. Step to the side. Elias sighed internally but complied. Core circled him like a predator. State your purpose. Maintenance contract. Elias said calmly. I'm here to repair the warp damp. Your council requested human engineers because you lack experience with interlaced quantum coils. A mistake. The guards hated being reminded of human expertise. Core's eyes darkened. So you claim you're smarter than us? No, Elias said patiently. Just trained. He didn't finish, because the second guard shoved him hard. Elias staggered but didn't retaliate. Search him, Core ordered. Humans always hide something. Elias tensed. That won't be necessary. But the guards were already unzipping his tool bag and dumping everything onto the floor, intricate instruments clattering loudly. Some delicate enough to break. Careful. Elias snapped for the first time. Some of these are. The third guard lifted a coil measurer and crushed it in his hand. Elias's breath froze. That tool wasn't easy to replace. And without it, the repair impossible. KORR leaned forward, smirking. What will you do, human? Complain. Elias straightened slowly. Very slowly. I'll ask nicely, he said. Stop now. You don't want this to continue. Core barked a laugh. Or what? You'll cry. You're just a mechanic. The second guard stepped closer, raising his stun baton. No, Elias said quietly. I'm not. But the guards didn't care. With a sharp crack, the baton struck him across the shoulder. Elias grunted, falling to a knee as the aliens laughed. Look how weak, one sneered. They break so easily. More onlookers gathered. Some looked horrified. Some entertained. None intervened, because who would defend a human mechanic? Asterisk the moment Elias changed, Dilius rose again calm. To calm, Core stepped forward, ready to deliver another blow-int. Ilias's voice turned cold. Sergeant Core of the Zyguard. Badge Ekis. Era uno siete. 94 Corporal Drax. Private Hesh. All three froze Ilias's eyes. Once patient, now burned with razor clarity. You are in violation of Galactic Code 14.3, lawful harm against a civilian technician. Also Code 22.8, tampering with state equipment. And Code 9.1, assault without provocation. Core blinked. How do you know our Elias pulled a small black slab from inside his jacket? Not a weapon, a badge, but not any badge. One that could silence entire governments. A circular crest of shimmering gold. The seal of the Galactic High Court. Gasps rippled around the docking bay. Elias Ward spoke clearly. Loudly, professionally. I am Elias Ward, Chief Prosecutor of the Galactic Court. You three just attacked a protected official. Silence, then panic. Core stumbled back. A know your file said mechanic. I am a mechanic, Elias said. I like the work. It's honest, peaceful, but I also serve the court when needed. He stepped toward them. Every motion precise and dangerous. And today, unfortunately for you, is one of those days. The arrest the guards dropped to their knees instinctively. Prosecutor Ward, we didn't know, please. You didn't care, Elias corrected. You targeted someone you believed could not fight back. He pointed at the security cameras blinking above them. The entire assault is recorded. Core began shaking. We can pay compensation. This is not a marketplace. This is justice. With a slow breath, Elias activated his badge. A holographic interface flared to life, broadcasting his authority to every system on the station. By Article 7 of Judicial Mandate, Elias said, I am declaring immediate detainment of you three for trial. Automated lockdown protocols whirred to life. Energy cuffs deployed around the guards' wrists. The entire docking bay froze and stunned. Disbelief, mechanic, human, weak. They thought all of that. They thought wrong, asterisk. The station commander arrives. A group of armored officers rushed in at their head. Commander Vela, a powerful Zaya female with gold markings on her scales. She paused, shocked too. See her own guards kneeling in cuffs. Prosecutor Ward. She exclaimed, We had no idea you were arriving. That was intentional, Elias said curtly. I didn't want special treatment. I wanted to see how your staff behaved. Vela looked at the trembling guards and paled. I see, she whispered. And they failed catastrophically. She bent her head, a gesture of deep apology. Please, allow me to escort you to a private chamber while we process them. No, Elias said. I want them transferred immediately to High Court custody. And Commander, yes. You will personally oversee anti-bias retraining for your entire guard force. If I hear even one more case of racial profiling on Aurelius Nun, your command seat will be empty. The commander swallowed hard. Understood. Around them, the crowd watched in awed silence. Humans were new. Humans were underestimated. But today, they witnessed a truth stronger than steel. Humans were not weak. Asterisk the trial that shook the station within hours. The trial was broadcast across the station. Core and his two guards stood trembling as evidence played. The shove, the broken equipment, the baton strike. The laughter. Elias stood firm, presenting the case with lethal precision. In under 10 minutes, the verdict was handed down: guilty. All charges. The punishment was harsh, far harsher than anyone expected. Immediate dismissal from military service. 10 cycles of labor on reconstruction teams. Lifetime ban from positions of authority. Public apology broadcast station-wide. The apology came first. The guards were forced to speak into the camera. We judged a human mechanic based solely on his species. We were wrong. We disgraced our duty. And we apologize to human prosecutor Elias Ward and to all citizens of the Galactic Union. The station shook with the impact. For the first time, humans received respect, here not forced, but earned. The mechanic returns to work after the trial. Elias returned to the warp dampener bay. His tools repaired and replaced by order of the station commander. An alien engineer approached nervously. Prosecutor Ward, do you still intend to fix the dampener? Elias shrugged lightly. Of course. I'm still a mechanic. Titles don't change that. You're not angry. Elias tightened a bolt carefully. No. Justice was served. That's enough. The engineer stared at him with new respect. Deep, genuine. Humans weren't powerful because of muscle or weapons. They were powerful because they stood up. Because they refused to be intimidated. Because they fought with courage, with integrity, with law when needed. And because, when pushed, they reminded the galaxy of one simple truth: humanity takes no disrespect. The ending they never expected. As Elias prepared to leave the station, Commander Vela stopped him. We owe you, she said. You've changed everything here. Elias gave a small smile. Good, then my trip was worth it. She hesitated. Prosecutor, why hide as a mechanic? Elias looked out the docking window at the stars. Because fixing machines is easy, he said quietly. Fixing people is harder. But sometimes, both need repair. And with that, he boarded his shuttle and launched into space. Behind a station utterly transformed. The aliens would remember this day forever, because they attacked a simple human mechanic, not knowing. He was the most dangerous kind of human, a righteous one, *.